Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna go over the Power Plus EGO CS1815 chainsaw. Let's get after it. Okay, let's talk about a few tech specs. I will tell you, this one came in a kit. So I got the battery. In this particular kit, I got a 6 amp hour battery. And then I got the charger as well. Again, if you're just getting started in, that EGO environment, it's a great idea to get both the battery and the saw in one fell swoop. But you have the ability to buy this just tool only, like a lot of their equipment. This one's gonna have an 18-inch bar. As you can see, I haven't used it yet. We are going to put it to use right here on the channel for the first time. All right, so it's got an 18-inch bar. It's a semi-chiseled chain on there. You've got metal bucking spikes on the front of it. Of course, I have a place so I can put oil into it, so I do have to have bar oil on this. That's the only oil that's needed in here. And then it does have the ability to have a toolless chain tensioner. You do have a new nice digital display on the back, so it's gonna have the ability to kind of see where we're going. You've got 2 speeds on this unit. That's one of those things, again, so we talk about, I'm a gas guy, right? I have a ton of gas saws. I have mostly steel. I have some Husky saws. I really like all of the saws. I'm kind of a saw junkie. Mostly I'm an engine junkie, so I like anything with an engine. But I've started to like the convenience factor of these saws and then the flexibility of them. And so what do I mean by that? The flexibility is that I can change the bar speed on these. Some of their commercial lines I've reviewed on the channel before. You can have up to 3 different chain bar speeds, which is really nice to just kind of dial it into both the wood that you're cutting to conserve a little bit of battery, and just quite frankly, it's nice to have that flexibility. Additionally, these come with a light. I've showed this on the channel before on a smaller saw. The light is really a handy feature when I'm cutting, in limited light conditions. Say I'm doing it at dusk, I've got the light on there. It's just super convenient. One of the things that I'm gonna kind of ding this on. So look, I'm an honest broker. This thing, without the battery, is about 10 pounds. That is about the same weight as the gas version of this saw. Now, again, you'll put gas in that unit, and then you'll put this battery in this unit to make this one go. That's gonna bump that weight up by quite a bit. So this is a pretty heavy saw, especially when you compare it to the equivalent gas saw that we put fuel in. So I'm not sure. It's 2.5, one on the other. I think for, convenience wise, I throw this in the back of my side-by-side. I go out, I find myself a nice tree that's fallen down on the property, and I don't have to, the only thing I have to worry about is bar oil, and then I just fire it up and go. I mean, all I have to do is literally take off the chain sheath and pull the trigger, and this thing is ready to go. Whereas, some of my saws, some of them are a little hard starting now that they're getting up in age. Most of the time, I don't have a lot of challenges with that. I definitely think they still have a place in the market. Don't get me wrong, but long and short, this EGO is definitely a welcome in the market as well. So I find myself reaching for this or reaching for a saw like this. I've seen myself reaching for an electric version to throw in the back of my side-by-side more often than not. And I just can put it back there, and I know it's there and it's ready to go. And then of course, because I've got quite a few other EGO tools, I know that I can take a battery from, my pressure washer or my backpack sprayer, and I can just drop it in, because they all use the same 56 volt architecture. It's all the same batteries, and I'm just off to the races. All right, EGO claims about a 50 cc equivalent. That is about a Farm Boss 271 in the steel units, roughly in that neighborhood as far as power and actually size goes. And then they're claiming that you can get about 330 cuts on a 4x4 out of a 6 amp hour fully charged battery. So we've got a 6 amp hour fully charged battery. I've got to get suited up here, get a little bit of safety gear on, and as soon as I get that on, I'm gonna go ahead and show you a few cuts with this unit, and you can judge for yourself in the video. Okay, here we go with first cut. All right, here we go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this brief overview of the EGO Power Plus chainsaw kit. This is obviously chainsaw battery and the charger that comes in this kit. I gotta hand it to EGO, you know, they just continue to put out good products year after year. They're innovating, they're looking at the market, they're looking sideways, they're checking out what everybody else is doing, and they're filling those niches, and they're filling those needs. So, you know, great units, continue to perform. You know, obviously I'm a fair broker and I'm an honest guy. I'm gonna continue to put this thing to the test. If I have any issues, I'll report back. If you've got any questions, please put them down below. Like and subscribe to this channel. We are building a great community. We're well over 10K subscribers now, well on our way to 20K. Excited to see the trajectory of this channel, and thanks for being a part of the community. We'll see you again on the next Papé Toolkit.